Listen, boys, no one, not even your own mother, is coming to save you. You are alone. You might have friends, you might have family, but at the end of the day, they can't save you. Unless they're like millionaires and they're willing to fund your life. Listen, if you're in a bad spot, you're on your own. This is really a message. You see, back in the day, I remember that I was not very self reliant. I was never taught to be self reliant. You go through school and you're really taught that, like, hey, you can just fucking coast. You can coast through life. It's the waves. You can lie back into the river and it'll just carry you down. The thing is with that is you don't control where the river goes. The river will take you where it wants to go, and listen, you don't know it right now, but at the end of that river, it's a waterfall, and at the bottom of that waterfall is a bunch of rocks. Everybody who went on that waterfall, down the waterfall, is dead, okay? They're all dead. They're all dead. So, listen, how do you live? You know, everyone's dead. How are you going to be the one that lives? I'll tell you. You become self-reliant. You start going down this little thing, and hey, somehow you find an engine, you find a motor, and then you're like, damn, I need to build a little boat. I need to build something or a raft that I can attach this to so I can go upstream and get out of here. And that's what you do. While you're going down this river, everyone else is just sleeping. You're actively looking for sticks. You're like, oh my god, a stick! And you're wrapping them around each other. You're frantically building a little raft because you know you're going to die. Everyone here's going to die, and you're the only person who can save yourself. So you keep looking. You keep grabbing every stick along the way. And before you get to the end of that waterfall, you build the boat and you attach the motor and you go upstream and you escape. And you feel amazing. You feel like, wow. Imagine that. Everyone else dies and you're the only person who, hey, maybe you could even put your family on that little boat and sail away. Don't you feel like you'd be like, wow, I'm really powerful. Wow, I can rely on myself. I have confidence now. Wow, I am a creator of my own path. I can go against the natural flow of the drifter. I can go against the river and win. So, where I'm going with this is like life. The river is just the path the life takes you on. The rocks are people who can't retire until they're like 80 and they just die along the way. The people who don't ever live. Think about it. How many people do you know actually live a good life? Oh, damn, I look sweaty. Listen, do you really think most people who, as for example, say work at Walmart, do you think they have a good life? Do you think most people in the UK have a good life? Who's on just average wage? People just have a normal job. People who maybe are just actively job searching and like just get what they can, maybe construction. Do you think they really have a good life? Or do you think they're coping? Do you think they just go drinking to numb the pain? Do you think they just, do drugs? Do take some sniff? Fucking party every weekend and all this stuff? Do you really think that they enjoy their life? I would argue that they have a terrible life. And the proof is the amount of antidepressants that get sold. Look it up. Look at the stats of how many antidepressants are sold. Do you really think the UK is a happy country? I think it's like voted as like one of the most miserable. And that's going to be you if you allow yourself to drift down that river. The little rocks down here are antidepressants to stop you from killing yourself because your life is that shit. That's something important that you need to realize. No one's going to save you. No one's saving them as they fall down the waterfall. There's no one there. The system is designed to crush you. The system is designed to keep you asleep, so you keep drifting. Because at the bottom of that, they feed the cows with the dead bodies. They burn them for energy. They absolutely harvest everything. You're the only person who does not win if you go down this river. The system wins. The system profits off you. So, I'm telling you, you need to save yourself. How you save yourself is you build a goal, you start creating. You become self-reliant. If you're a young man and you're this far into the video, like, congratulations, like, you're gonna make it. I'm not even joking. Like, if you made it 7 minutes into this video, you are gonna make it. Because I'm about to give you a quest. A quest! I'm delivering you a quest, okay? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, but I'm gonna put my air conditioning higher because it's hot. Listen. You need to do something extremely difficult that only you can do. No one will help you on. And you have to be scared to do it. You have to be very unsure. You have to be okay going into uncertainty. For example, one quest, go traveling. If you never traveled before, go traveling. Okay? Traveling is not a goal, by the way. It's like okay, I've done it. It's like a beginner quest. Going to Thailand is like your white belt traveling quest, okay? But it's an achievement. If you've not done anything, that's what you gotta do. So, here's what I did. I went to Thailand. I'm like, whoa, it's so new. And then I set myself a quest, a little mission, a little... I could die if I messed this up. And what I did was I cycled from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. It's like 700 kilometers. I'd done no training on the bike, zero training on the bike. I had a seat that doesn't fit me, so it was super uncomfortable. I was, to be honest, it was a struggle, but I mean, that was a quest. I was completely self-reliant. I didn't have anybody to help me. I'm doing it on my own money. I'm doing it just completely because I need a quest. So over 13 days, I could have done it in 7, if I'm being honest with you. If I rushed it, but hey, I was seeing the world. And I remember, like, it gets so hot in the evening. Like 35, 38, and like I'm cycling. I got my shirt, I drank some water, put it over my head, under my helmet. And I'm just going and going and going, and collapsing under like the little wooden shelters. Sometimes I have loads of ants and birds in them, And it's like, I don't care. I need to lie down. But honestly, that was really a quest of. Well, the quest reward was, hey, you can rely on yourself. You don't need anybody. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And that's the beauty of self-reliance. Once you know you can rely on yourself, you can rely on yourself to not only survive, but to achieve your dreams. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to smash like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you in the next video, baby girl.